Welcome, welcome. It is at the end of the day where we reflect. We write in our journal, get everything out that happened during the day. Don't take it to bed with you because you will wake up the next day depleted. I kid you not. Depleted. That's how energy works. Don't sleep with it. Go take your shower. Get it out of your body. So we're going to do our nighttime routine. And everyone should have one so that you can empty out, like I said, and not take things to bed with you. Okay? Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to pull daily healing message. We're going to pull from the abundant living and solutions. We're going to empty out the inner psyche with one shadow prompt. Okay, one. And we're going to end it with a bedtime affirmation. Okay? I think the latest one I'm going to use that I put on my channel. And we're going to end it with an abundance coin. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what we got. What are we working with right now for the end of the day reflection? Okay, we're going to pull from the daily healing messages. A spiritual wake-up call. Spiritual wake-up call. And most of the time, a spiritual wake-up call could be when your inner psyche, the mind, is overreactive with a bunch of thoughts. And usually that brings on a spiritual wake-up call. Okay, so now you know when your mind is overreacting, it's your your higher self trying to wake you up, get you on that spiritual path. And sometimes spiritual wake-up calls are not easy. So let's pull from this and see what we get. See if it has anything to do with what's on the table, and we can talk about it more. This is a message for an abundant living and solutions. Be of service to others. Donate to charity or volunteer. When we be of service to others, it's practicing a really great way to do for others. Put our energy into something that's good. Helping others also helps ourselves because it raises our vibration. We feel good. It releases endorphins within the mind and the brain because we're doing something nice for someone else. We're not people pleasing, because when you people please, you're people pleasing for the wrong people. Toxic people. No, this is helping the community. This is helping being of service within the community, or donating to charity, your favorite charity, or volunteering at the hospital. Okay? All those are really good for the soul, because it's good to not just think about ourselves all the time. It's good to be of service to others within the community. Like I said, it releases endorphins. You meet new people. You bring smiles to other people. And that's a good thing. All right, let's pull an inner psyche prompt. And if it's not, then you need to work on your empathy. Like, your inner psyche is off. If you don't have empathy for others, you have a stuck energy within the body. Remember, when you have stuck energy, you criticize others, and you're mean. You're just a mean being. Or shadow rat. Alright. And you're not asleep, because that's a conscious decision to be mean. Okay. And we got, when you're alone, what does your self-talk most commonly sound like? Okay. That's something you can write in your journal. And this is harsh. This is a harsh way to look at yourself. Your self-talk. If you're having intrusive thoughts in your mind telling you something negative about yourself, you can have an energy around you that is projecting that onto you, or you can have archonic influences, which the archonic influences usually comes in toxic people. Okay, so we're gonna pull, well, actually I'm gonna share I'm ready. The new affirmation. I am in my bed ready to release the energy from my body. I am conquering my fears. I welcome calmness and serenity. I trust myself. I am open to new opportunities. I give thanks to the universe, my unfailing supply. Yeah, we give thanks to the universe. Remember, the universal law of attraction. That's the monad. That's the pure consciousness. What emanated from the monad, the pure consciousness in the universe, was the Holy Spirit. Okay? And what emanated from the Holy Spirit was the eons. And the youngest was Sophia. And she made the God in the Hebrew Bible. That's her little offspring. But he didn't come out right. However, yeah. And he made us. And this is why we have to work on the inner psyche. That's why we hold light and dark. Light is from Sophia, Gaia. The dark is from Yahweh. What they call the prophet or the God. Alright, here we go. And we got two. Worry less will brighten your outlook. Yes, by worrying less. Okay, stop worrying. There's nothing to worry about. That just brings on anxiety. And then here comes the archons latching on to feed off you. Your friends are delighted by your keen sense of humor. So you're a funny person. I wonder if I can get who you are, funny person. Let's see. 3 and 2, that's 5. What would be 5? An Aries. Here's a bonus. Step forward and trust yourself. So Aries would be 5. Be mindful of your burning desires. Okay? All right. Well, good night, my shadow cattles in the matrix. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Good night, baby. All right. Night, night. Sleep.